Which is your favorite part from Western States? Where you enjoy the most, or is it each year a bit different?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not like about the enjoyment of it. Maybe for me, it's about like where my like special memories are made or have been made over the years. My favorite part is definitely through Eldorado Canyon and up to Michigan Bluff. You haven't seen your crew for a long time, and so getting to Michigan Bluff is always like really exciting. And then I've just had some really special time that I've spent in that canyon, kind of running back and forth and seeing bears out there. And I did a long, super long, like midnight run one year when I was trying to train for UTMB. So that was really cool. Yeah. And then each year, kind of every section changes about like when you feel your best. And yeah, it's special moments from different sections. Like that section this year actually was like a really cool section too, because I got to run with my teammate Petter Engold. We were running together and we got to do that whole section together until the bottom of the canyon. Then he climbed really strong out. So that was like really cool to share that.
Very cool. Wait, did you just say that you saw a bear on the trails?
Yeah.
Really? Like, how close was the bear?
uh,
Like grizzly or what?
yeah, like 100 meters away. He wasn't very far. Like, no,
Okay.
closer than that. But he was fine. And he was just like running ahead on the trail and then he just dashed down into the trees.
And you did not get scared. You just ran. And
Yeah,
interesting. Do you ever?
it was nice. It was the middle of the day, so it wasn't too nerve wracking. And he was running away from me, so
Okay. And did you maybe just like take the phone out and try to make a film, or it happens too fast?
it happened too quick. Yeah. He was kind of there. He ran along the trail ahead of me. I think I did actually take my phone out because I was like, oh, well, I mean, if he's sticking around, I'll try and get a video. But yeah, he was like a little too far ahead to catch him between the corners.
Do you also train at night on Western states, or after you saw the bear, not anymore?
For Western States, I don't really train at night because I mean, for the start, you don't need your headlamp; it's light enough. And then I'm like have a goal of trying to finish without my headlamp. So
You're fast enough.
yeah, but then I do a bunch of training, and well, I do. I don't really actually, but for UTMB, some of it is at night, and it just happened that I didn't like get done with the stuff I had to do during the day until late at night, and I had a long run to do. So I think I started like as it was getting dark, and then I finished at like 11 or midnight.
Okay. One difference between Western states and UTMB is also that in Western states you can have a pacer. Do you have like each year same pacers, or you change, or how do you decide who's gonna pace you, and how many different you have?
Yeah, that's such a great question. I think paces are like amazing. But it very, as you can see, like, Katie didn't use a pacer this year. So it's a very personal thing and really taking the time to discover like who the right people are to have on the trail with you, who you want to share it with, like that sort of thing. And I like over 4 years, I'm still figuring little things out. And I have had the same pacer for 3 out of the 4 years for the first section. Oh yeah, for the first. Did I? Oh, 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. I've had the same pacer. Otherwise, my paces have changed. Sometimes just the sections they do changes because you feel better earlier on normally and you feel terrible for the last 20, so you have to decide who you want where. And like how open and honest you can be with everyone, and then trying to decide, remember that they want to help you, but also telling them exactly what you need. If you need someone to chat with you the whole time and you feel like that's going to be good, or you're someone like me who feels like you have to respond all the time, maybe you don't want them to chat to you all the time just so that you're not constantly talking. Yeah, paces are really cool. I love being out there on my own. So actually at points I've had times of like, do I really want to have a pacer? But they bring so much value into a race like Western States. And when you are really tired, and you can, kind of hand over the reins to someone else and just like go, yeah, get out of your own head and just be like, if they tell you to go faster, then you just run faster. You're like, okay, it doesn't matter how I'm feeling. They told me to run faster, so I gotta do it.
Do you give a pre-race? Do you give any tasks for the pacers, or however they want? They can do whatever they want. How
Yeah.
is the plan?
Yeah, it's been really cool. Like, for most of the years, I've had paces that don't know the course a ton, or paces that know the course but haven't been in the race before, and so kind of like either giving them really detailed instructions like, hey, when we get to this corner, I want you to remind me that I have 2 miles really flat speedy trails, like let's really work that section, or those sort of things, or like remind me to eat. Those things have been common. And then but this year I got to have my friend Cody Lind pace me, and he's raced Western States before and been around the race since he was a little kid. So he has a lot of knowledge and experience. And I think I was most excited for that section with him because of like the connection to the trail he has too. And then also just his experience. Like he's been in the race feeling all the things I was feeling that day. And so he knew like what to say and how to keep me engaged and encouraged and like working hard to try and achieve my best for the day. So that was really cool, and I really see the value in that, having someone who knows not only the course but has like actually been in the same race and run 100 miles and knows like what you're feeling at that point.
Yeah, I guess this is very important because otherwise, if he or she or the one who is the pacer, otherwise it seems like they are smart as. But if you know that they know how much you suffer, how you feel, then it's much easier to get their encouragement, of course.
Yeah.
Do you use headphones or no on
um,
Western States?
at Western States I don't. uh, have I? Actually, maybe did I? No, I don't. I didn't. I don't think
No.
I did. um, yeah, no, I don't usually at Western States, but at UTMB I do.